Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Hearties, or supporters of Calls the Heart, use the hashtag Hearties. According to Brian Bird, the Hallmark show's viewers have built their own legacy. He's actually singing heartfelt appreciation to all the Hearties on the planet. He points out that the popular television show established its own fan following and never went out to find it. Furthermore, it has developed into something exquisite and devoted in a world of entertainment where zombies, vampires, and crystal meth dealers abound. Brian Bird seems surprised by the Hearties' rise. He is referring to more than simply the thousands and thousands of them. Instead, he speaks of humanity and spiritual development. Singing high praises, he described to CBN how so many new friends have been made through this and they love each other. It's like there's sort of a form of church that's happening, sense of community, people caring about another and praying for one another. Ryan also explained that they never set out to create such a massive and beautiful fan base. However, during the hard times, they simply stuck with the show. Plus, Hallmark never intended any massive marketing tactic. They actually invented themselves. In fact, the growing community that loves When Calls the Heart took them a bit by surprise. So they wondered what to do about it and decided maybe they should just respond to them all. The tactic worked so well that they became a giant family, all set around common values. Fans of When Calls the Heart watch the show because it presents good home family values. The beautiful side of it all came when Brian started getting feedback that parents watched the show with their kids. They watched and rewatched, as it gave them a conversation with them. Plus, it presented lessons or the virtues or the scriptural principles that the show represented. Those allowed those parents teachable moments with their kids. The result of that was the Brian Bird and Michelle Cox produced devotional books about the events in recent episodes. Extrapolating that into how people use those events in real life brought comfort and outreach to so many Hearties. Ryan says, "We're hearing amazing stories like a chemotherapy group. Plus, while these gals are all getting chemo together and meet up at the lab or wherever they do that, and they have the devotional. As they receive chemotherapy, they are performing their devotions. That simply astounds me." As Brian points out, the Hearties' love for one another will spur a continuous life long after the show ends, which should happen in a very long time. The message of redemption, second chances, and forgiveness finds a home in the world since it can be a nasty place at times. Actually, Brian brought up that in relation to Lori Loughlin. How does Brian Bird's hymn to the hashtag Hearties sound to you? Do you consider yourself a Heartie? Do you think the fan following developed into something admirable in a world full with problems? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Don't forget to return frequently to TV shows Ace for updates regarding When Calls the Heart. Stay with us and please subscribe my channel to get update news of Elastic.